The atmosphere in Australia was electric. This wasn't just another boxing event. It was a clash of national pride, a war to determine who the true king of Australian boxing would be. On one side stood Jeff Horn, the man who shocked the world by defeating Manny Pacquiao. A gritty, relentless warrior known for his brawling style and fearless aggression. On the other side was Tim Tszyu, son of the legendary Kostya Tszyu, carrying the weight of a family legacy and determined to prove he was no shadow of his father. Fans packed the arena, their voices echoing like thunder. The commentary table buzzed with debate. Some believed Horn's experience would overwhelm the young challenger. Others predicted Tszyu's calmness and precision would dismantle Horn's wild power. The stage was set for an unforgettable night. As the lights dimmed and the fighters walked out, the tension in the arena was unbearable. Horn's eyes burned with the fire of a man who refused to be dethroned. Tszyu's face told a different story. Calm, focused, calculated. He looked like a predator who had already mapped out his prey. When the referee called them to the center of the ring, the crowd erupted. The energy was not just about a fight. It was about history, pride, and the passing of a torch. As the bell echoed through the arena, the battle for Australia's boxing throne had officially begun. The bell rang, and Jeff Horn wasted no time charging forward. He unleashed his trademark aggression, throwing heavy punches and trying to pin Tszyu against the ropes. The crowd roared at his every move, sensing the storm Horn was trying to create. But Tszyu was unshaken. He moved with composure, his eyes locked in, his jabs snapping like a piston. Every time Horn lunged forward, Tszyu met him with a sharp counter, reminding the audience that this fight was not going to be dictated by chaos. In the second round, Horn managed to push Tszyu to the corner. The crowd rose to their feet, anticipating a brutal exchange. Horn swung with fury, but in an instant, Tszyu's lightning counter right landed cleanly, snapping Horn's head back. The arena gasped. It was the first glimpse of how dangerous Tszyu truly was. Round after round, Horn pressed forward, but Tszyu's precision was undeniable. His straight shots marked Horn's face, and his footwork made Horn's attacks look desperate. By the third round, the fight had split the audience in two. Some screamed for Horn's relentless heart, while others marveled at Tszyu's clinical accuracy. With every passing second, tension built. It wasn't just about points anymore. Everyone in the arena knew it was only a matter of time before one fighter would fall. By the fourth round, the cracks were beginning to show. Horn's face was marked with blood and exhaustion, while Tszyu looked as sharp as ever. Every jab, every straight right was part of a bigger plan. Tszyu wasn't just winning rounds, he was breaking his opponent piece by piece. Horn tried to clinch, tried to slow the pace, but Tszyu wouldn't allow it. He broke free every time and punished Horn with uppercuts and body shots. Then came the moment that shifted the entire fight. Tszyu landed a vicious uppercut that rocked Horn's head back, drawing a roar from the crowd. Commentators shouted, "Horn is in trouble." By the middle rounds, Horn was still fighting, his heart refusing to give in, but his punches had slowed, his movements more predictable. Tszyu, sensing blood, began to stand his ground in the center of the ring, controlling every second of the fight. Horn tried one last desperate left hook that caught Tszyu's guard, but it wasn't enough. In response, Tszyu unleashed a flurry of shots that sent Horn stumbling. Judges' scorecards were now telling a clear story. Tszyu was ahead, dominating. By round 7, the arena was on edge. Horn's fans prayed for a miracle punch, something to turn the tide. But deep down, everyone could feel the inevitable. Tszyu was in total control. The only question was no longer if Horn would fall, it was when. The 8th round began with the air thick with anticipation. Tszyu marched forward, his jab hammering into Horn's face once again. Horn staggered back, his legs unsteady. The crowd roared. It felt like the end was near. Tszyu smelled blood. He cornered Horn, unleashing combinations with ruthless precision. A brutal right hand shook Horn to his core. The referee watched closely, ready to intervene. Horn, brave as ever, tried to fire back, but his punches were weak, his body battered. Then came the final storm. Tszyu fired a crushing combination, jab, cross, hook. Horn absorbed it all, but his body language screamed defeat. He was no longer defending, just surviving. The referee stepped in, waving his hands, ending the fight. TKO victory for Tim Tszyu. The arena exploded in cheers. Fans stood on their feet, roaring for the new king. Tszyu raised his hands,